Hey guys, what's going on here? CXC Clashing. Bringing you my first Clash Royale video, second ever video actually, and I'm doing this on the best Sparky deck. So I got Sparky, 2 weeks ago maybe? Got him out of a crown chest. Pretty lucky with that actually. And I was trying to find a good deck with him for about a week, I would say. I didn't really know where to use him, so I just kind of used my old deck still. I didn't really use him that much. But eventually I kind of stumbled upon this deck, and I went from about 2,300 trophies to, as you can see, about 2,900 in, only about a week. So, go ahead and show it to you. So, first we got, obviously, Sparky. We got the Ice Spirit, the Zap, the Goblins, Barbs, Goblin Barrel, Fire Spirits, and Fireball. And you can see the average elixir cost is 3.1, so that's also really good. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a few replays, show you how the deck works. Let's start off right here. So the good thing about this deck is it can counter just about anything. Like, I mean this seriously here. It can counter giants, hog riders. It can counter balloons and all that, but obviously not as effectively. So as you can see here, drops a Royal Giant, and I didn't have the right troops in, so I just kind of got screwed over because I just go ahead and zap him, put my Fire Spirits down. Got some pretty good damage off on my tower just because obviously I didn't have the right stuff in. So, yeah, Sparky takes out the Barbs pretty easily. I think we're actually lucky enough, yeah, we actually got a hit off right here with just one Sparky, so that's really good. That was bad on his part. But the main push that we have is, we use Sparky, we use Fire Spirits if we're able to, and we put that behind the Sparky, and then we like to put a, Barbarians in front of the Sparky. Well, I don't know why I didn't put them that time. That time I put Goblins in front, but typically the main push is Sparky, Fire Spirits, Barbarians, and a Goblin Barrel down on the tower. And the way this works is, like, if they over-target the Goblin Barrel, then the things in front will get some really good damage on the tower. Over-target the things in the front, then the Goblin Barrel do a crap ton of damage to the tower. As you can see, it drops to the Royal Giant, and we counter that pretty good, I would say. I mean, the Royal Giant's still really overpowered, but, yeah. I mean, this deck can counter, like, literally anything, which is great, except for it's like a air-powered deck, like a Lava Hound, but you don't see much of those. It's good that we have the Fireball and Zap, though, just in case you get into trouble. And you can see we bring his tower down to 439 health. So we go ahead, drop the Sparky. Go ahead and drop an Ice Spirit behind. I don't think I dropped Barbs right here, do I? No, I save him for the other side, because I think this guy's going to drop down a Royal Giant. Okay, well he didn't, so I go ahead and drop my Goblins down. I got my Sparky off on there. He didn't, in his defense though, well, he didn't play this, I just put the Goblin Barrel down, but he didn't play this deck good. Like, obviously, I don't know how good of this is going to be to show you guys, but he didn't play the Sparky that good on this. But I have won my last 9 games in a row using this deck, so, I mean, it's a pretty solid deck. So, then, getting down below 30 seconds, the good thing about Sparky is it's a really good defensive troop, too. It just wrecks tanks and all that. Go ahead, take both those out with one shot. I dropped the Barbarians, Goblins, Fire Spirits, then I put the Goblin Barrel down on the tower. And the good thing about this also is that it's really, really cheap, so you can cycle through it extremely fast. And I think we also take his tower right here. Yep, got a second tower right there. And I gave him a little thanks, because I'm a douchebag like that. But, yeah, first, there you go, 2 crown win. Helps move us up in our quest to get to Legendary Arena, which we're getting pretty close to, actually. And we got another one with the Giant and Royal Giant right here, so let's watch that right there. So, this guy's running a pretty tanky deck. Royal Giant's not a very high level, obviously. I don't know what he was saying here with the WoW, because that was before my Sparky dropped. He puts down a cannon, level 10 cannon, that's not too bad. I go ahead and put my Fire Spirits and my Barbs down behind it. Then I get ready to put the Goblin Barrel down. And I do. That right there was a little too premature for me putting down the Goblin Barrel. I think sometimes when you do this, they counter it pretty well, but most of the time, you get a pretty... You can typically get a hit off on the Sparky every time you do it if you do it right. But I put the Goblin Barrel down too early right there, so I got a little bit of damage, about 500, but obviously it's not a really good trade. So now I go ahead and put my Goblins down, my Ice Spirit. Ice Spirit helps to stun him. Then I put my Sparky down to take him out, so take them both out. Then I go ahead and I think I drop my Fire Spirits behind right here. Yeah, I do, because I see he drops the minions. Take them out so that he can get a hit off on the tower, and he does, which is good. Get him down to 800 health. Then we're just waiting to see what he does. I mean, typically, unless you have the perfect push, you don't want to go first. You want to see what they do, and you want to counter it. But, I mean, this has a lot of projectiles on it, so if you're getting the tower down to about, 500 health, like you see right there, you can typically take it out with all your projectiles. He goes ahead and zaps it right here, which kind of sucked, but yeah. I go ahead and I put my Sparky down, because this is obviously really good for defending against giants. Takes away about a third of their health with each hit. Actually, about half, but go ahead and I zap the Fire Spirits. Puts in a Royal Giant, and again, we're going to take that out. I go ahead and drop the Barbarians, and I was lucky enough to not have them get hit by the Fireball right there, actually. Put the Goblin Barrel down, put down the Ice Spirits, now he's used up his zap. You can't zap the Goblin Barrel. Then my Sparky gets locked onto the tower and takes it down. And this guy, he's not awful. I mean, he's not great, but he wasn't awful. All he tried to do after this was take my tower and go ahead and drop the Barbarians. I'm going to put the Fire Spirits behind right here. Actually, I'm going to put them in front. Yeah. Go ahead and drop the Ice Spirit. Put the Goblin Barrel down. Put the Goblins behind. Again, we take his second tower. Without him taking one of ours. So, yeah, there you go. Another 2-crown win, which is a pretty solid win. I mean, any win's a good win, but 2 crowns obviously better than 1. Go ahead and show you one last replay. So, we'll watch this one right here. I think this one is a little closer. Yeah, so this guy's running a Hog Rider deck, as you can see, and we've seen that this deck can counter giant decks really well. So I'll just show you how good this works against Hog Rider decks also. So he goes ahead and drops his Hog Rider. It's level 7, so not too bad. Pretty decent. Drops it on the other tower, and I don't know why I let the Hog Rider get that much damage. I think it's because I wanted to use the Fire Spirits behind the Sparkies, so I don't know why. I mean, any other time I should have just not let that Hog Rider get that much damage, but we do take his tower right here. So, I mean, even trade, I'd say, yeah, it's a pretty even trade. I mean, I don't think we lose a tower this match, so we pretty much let him get our tower down to 900, but we take his, so I think I could live with that trade right there. Let me go ahead and drop another Sparky. I think he's going to Fireball. Yeah, he goes ahead and Fireballs it, which I'm not sure how good of a use of his elixir that was, just because, because he zaps it, that's predictable. Too bad I didn't have another Fire Spirit right there. We take that out, though. He drops his Hog Rider. I drop my Barbarians. I don't think I Ice Spirited him. Yeah. Then I do a mini push right here, I think. I drop the, might not have been a great idea, because I didn't have the right things to counter minions in case he did put them in. And he did put the minions in, but, not the best use of elixir, but it's okay. So we're getting ready for another push right here. He's not doing anything. He's pretty much just letting me do whatever I want on my pushes. I think I go ahead and I draw my Sparky. Yeah, I do that. Then I drop my Barbarians. He misses my Barbarians with his Fireball yet again. Go ahead and put my Fire Spirits down, put down the Goblin Barrel, and we're getting some pretty good damage on his tower, it looks like. Yeah, not bad damage on his tower. Then he drops his Hog Rider. He's got a pretty decent push right here. I go ahead and fireball that. It's tied up 1-1 now. He puts down some minions. I just let my tower take those down. He got some pretty decent damage on my tower, though, I will say. I probably shouldn't have done that. He got me down to about half health, but we go ahead and put another push in right away. Drop our barbarians, drop our goblin barrel, and put our fire spirits down. Yep, and then we end up taking his tower right here without even having to use the Sparky. And he's trying to make one last push in on the tower. You know, he might have actually been able to get that 3 crown if I hadn't have zapped and fireballed that right there, but that's really what we're using the zap and the fireball for. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to come back soon with some more strategy videos most likely, and some more Clash Royale videos. And I mean, if you feel so inclined to, you can subscribe. That would really help me out, actually. But yeah, stay tuned for more, and I'll be coming at you